Hello, 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 everyone. Hopefully, the audio is much better today. Um, if you guys could give me a nice, good 5 by 5, that would be awesome. That's right, Princess, Ruby Gate, Mac Party. Mac is out there in the backyard yelling at me right now, so he hears me. So, how's everyone doing this wonderful Monday? Yeah. Thank you, singing. All right, all right. It's good to see everyone. Good. Awesome. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Audio is much better. Um, my child, I found out, decided to get on the computer and um, make a few changes. My son actually streams himself as a video game player, and so yeah. So hey, Janet, what's up, baby girl? I'm glad that all of you like that picture. It's pretty cool, huh? It's awesome. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah, there's a lot of love in this in my chat, you guys. I mean, it's the one of the best around. We've got the Holy Spirit with us. We speak about it, pretty loud and pretty open, and works out pretty good. So today, oh yes, that's right, Keystone. My 11-year-old son was actually sent to detention because, well, and this was last year, in elementary school, and they have these little like Chromebook was what they call them, these little laptops, and somehow my son figured out how to hack into the remotely, how to hack into the teacher's computer and get the answers to the test, and he got caught. Although the teacher thought it was really cool, so he didn't get into too big trouble. Um, so I'm going to we're going to get this party started. I'm actually talking pretty calm, but I've been listening to some pretty heavy music for the last 30 minutes or so, on top of getting ready to pray with everyone. Um, so I'm pretty hype right now, even though I sound cool and calm, but that's okay. I wanted to be calm with you guys because Monday can be a little stressful. A lot of people's children went back to school today. Mine did, and I wanted to pull my hair out. That's right. And Q is back. Um, the Q team is back. Hey, Kyle, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. And Gloria, I saw yours too. Thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. Hey, Mr. Spot, what's up, buddy? Um, Actually, Spock, Mr. Spock, I went to your Twitter page and it will not let me message you. So what I'll do is I'll put my email address in the chat and you can email me. Hey, One Foot, what's up, girl? All right, let's see. Cyber Anger 4 at, what is it? Proton.com. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. So, Desert Fairy, I'm going to hit on that. I actually posted a tweet about it a few minutes ago, claiming who I think it's going to be. Um, and we'll talk about that here soon. And no, Laura, do I not have any sound? Is there no sound? Can y'all can hear me, right? 5 by 5, right? Yes. That's the sweetest death metal. Actually, Babs the Ice Queen, I was listening to Meshuggah Bleed, which is one of my favorite drummers, and but yeah, oh, 5 by 5. Oh, thanks, Mr. Vox. Appreciate you, buddy. Awesome. Okay, just making sure. All right, well, let's play a little intro. That's right, Debbie Q. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So I'm gonna play my little intro, a little severe. Y'all didn't get it last time I streamed, so let's get it again here, and we're gonna get this party started and get y'all hype. Hang tight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
what time it is, Severa's on the track. It's time to go hard or go home, there ain't no turning back. Shout out to Sombrero Blanco, the white hat. My brother in arms, and we bring the light back from the darkness. Digital soldiers fight back against these heartless demons. These rhymes are life hacks. Those who are still asleep, sure don't like facts. A hum to break the diss simple, they won't like that. But we're coming, and where we go, won't we go, all gotta run it. Cause we stand proud and stand tall. Together we are strong, but divided we will fall. Why do you think they try to keep your eyes off the ball? That's why we keep our eyes locked on the cabal. Cause every time there's a shot, there's the ones that make the call. The deep state is scared, we got them running down the halls. Getting claustrophobic from the closing up the walls. But tuning in now, the feeling may be so real. Cause we bring the disinfo with something you can feel. The white hats are the good guys in the field. To bring dark to light with information they reveal. Cause the black hats, man, they'll cut, shoot, and kill. To remain in power, to retain the info they can steal. For those who play the game, nope, there won't be any deals. Welcome to the white hat shadow land of the real. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Monday. We're gonna grind through, aren't we, y'all? We're gonna grind through. We're gonna tackle this week because some things are happening. We got some things happening this week, y'all. You know, it's just one of these feelings I have, you know, and of course nothing that I say here is the opinion or comes from the federal government whatsoever. It is just my opinion. And wow, Jay Britz, that's awesome. Jay Britz got followed by General Flynn today. Very, very awesome. Very awesome. But yeah, so let's start out with this. So I know some of you have commented about it, and I commented about it. I think it was either Sunday or Monday. I can't remember, or today. I can't remember when I did it. Maybe it was last night or something. But there's something in the air. I know a lot of people can feel it. Something's about to drop. Some things are about to get rared up and happen. We heard today that POTUS was saying that he was thinking about pardoning someone that you know, we're not necessarily thinking about. You know, not Flynn or someone like that. And you know, my first guess was Julian Assange. To me, the first thought in my head was it seems to make sense due to the lawsuit, Seth Rich, Fox, that whole deal. And I want to show you an article that came out a while back here soon. Let's see. Let's get to it. I hope everybody's doing good. Let's see here. Of course, you know, a lot of people know that I post a lot of stuff on my Twitter feed on purpose. And let's see. Let me get to it. Doesn't look like my stuff is showing up. Oh, here we go. All right. So, my first guest is Julian Assange. And I may be wrong, I may be right. It's like I said, it's just a guess, it's just a hunch. I mean, you have a couple of good ideas. I mean, what if it's, you know, well, we couldn't do Comey necessarily because we're not, he doesn't have anything going against him just yet. So Jim here made a really great point in that he said, I doubt it's Assange because he wasn't convicted of anything. Well, he was charged and he was indicted. Pardons are given to those who are found guilty. And so I remember this right here. This article from The Guardian. And what does it say? Donald Trump offered Julian Assange a pardon if he denied Russia linked to hack. And this was back in February. So he does face charges. And again, excuse the dog. But again, this is on my page, and this is, again, just a little bit of more sauce as to why I believe what I believe. And you have to look at the timing of things, in that look at the indictments, look at the way things are headed. I'm trying to be vanilla for you. Look at the way things are looking at the moment. And tonight, as we speak, we're gonna make some guesses as to who could be next, right? We're gonna look at a post. We're gonna look at a few things about the news that we're gonna put on here. We still have a lot going on in Portland that we could talk about. A lot of people saw this gentleman get his tail beat, and this ridiculous looking dude, Mary Poppins looking Joker, was the one that put the beat down on him. I'm sure he'll be found soon. But I just want to go through a few things with you. First thing that we'll go through is, which I know all of you want to talk about, is let's talk about a Q post, right? And hat tip to my boy Green Card. He mentioned this first. And so I want to make sure I give him a hat tip. I think he's just getting home with his babies, making dinner. So let's look at Q post 4388. All right, we'll start out with this one. It refers back to post 26. And this was right around the first time we see 11.3 as the marker. And again, what is 11.3? It's inverted, it's initials. Right? So think about it logically. The only way is the military. Full controlled. Save and spread. Once POTUS acknowledges November 3rd, marker. So let's go over it. Let's go over a couple more here. Let's go over the most recent one, though, before we move back again. Let's see if that's the right button or not. I'll never do this. I'll never get on the boards or anything. Where's my button? Get out of there. You're gonna keep doing that. Let's go home. Let's go home. Drop order. Whatever. All right. You know what I'm saying. There we go. All right. Just push wrong button. Sorry about that. All right. So yeah, user error. So post 426. Excuse me, 4621. You see here, Kevin Kleinsmith, 11.3. Pretty much verified, right? Placeholder, indictments, tracking, civilian. That comes down here, right? That's next. So first, the first set, you see where it says set 1? The first set will be FTEs, full-time employees, non-civilians. And I've told you this a long time ago. I'd gotten some little sauce sent my way that they were going to be done in groups. Told y'all that a long time ago. That you had a group that were facing a grand jury in Boston, and you had a group that was facing grand jury in DC. And this pretty much explains that. Now, who are who would qualify as non-civilian? Well, that would be like your FBI folks, right? FBI, CIA, whatever, if if we are translating this correctly, or as my mother would say, correctly. And so let's look at some previous posts. Let's look at one of my favorites is 1807. All right. So here we have 1807, and this was the post that I went over when? On Friday. So we have already gone over this post, and I told you on Friday, keep an eye on these people. Right here. These people are non-civilians. Right? See, at the moment, McCabe and Comey and Brennan and all these folks, they're not considered FTEs right now. They're civilians at the moment. Now, Bruce Orr is still working at the DOJ, so that's definitely a maybe. But could the placeholders be some of these people? Well, how many we got? So there's what? Well, we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 7. The numbers don't necessarily match up, do they? But let's yep, so 6 of them would probably be there. So when you see set 1, that is purposeful right there. But you can't even see what I'm doing. Hold on. There we go. Set 1 is purposeful. Cool, right? Let's go to a different one. Let's go to post 2489. All right. Now, check this out. I mentioned to some friends that maybe we'd hear from the Inspector General this week, here soon. And let me show you. Here we have some placeholders. Placeholder, OIG report and findings. That would probably be Kleinsmith, right? The next placeholder from the OIG report. FBI, DOJ, media collab. So who was dealing with the FBI and the DOJ and was involved with the media? Could it be or could it be, well, no, because this would be, yeah, it could be or, because he's not a civilian. Who knows? Because Orr was on the 7th floor of the FBI. Now he's employed with the DOJ. But certainly, who knows? Placeholder right here. OIG report. That could be Brennan. I don't know. ABCs, as in clowns, and the media collab. I don't know. Maybe. But we have to go by set 1, which is non-civilians. So keep watching these. Okay? These are going to help. These are going to help us out here. This is pretty awesome to read. And to be quite honest with you, I'm really just now looking at this post right before I went live a couple of hours ago, actually. And I'm going to be able to give you a little bit more information, I think, here soon. So what was it that they gave me? 4388. All right, well, I don't want to bore you to death with this stuff, but one more and then we'll do something else. Okay, that was that one. And then let's go with 3693. 2803. What is that? 2803. That one. Make sure I cover them all. Okay, so here we go. And post 2803. This was back in 2019. Look for placeholder updates in the Patriots fight. That's the 8-Kun room, 8chan room, whatever it was. Indictments, arrest, and declass will force worldwide coverage. Leaks, bribery, collusion. Media will force resignations, which have happened. And then after that, you'll see a follow-up of criminal prosecution, which started at the marker with Kleinsmith. It's like magic dust being thrown in the air, right? It's like some quantum computer crap going on here. All this stuff was simulated, years ago. Also, too, get my paper out. Gloria. One thing to think about as well, when you look at the other Q post and they mention DOJ and they mention people that are non-civilian, you have to remember the Flynn case. What's going on with the Flynn case? What has Barr mentioned about the Flynn case? Okay. There is evidence that they do not want out in the public in the Flynn case, right? We've all heard that. And they don't want to divulge this information because information that they used against Flynn's, helping them out to investigate something else. That's very vanilla. So it makes sense, right? The next group or the next player coming up here and there could be tied to this DOJ information that Barr has in his hands that does not want people to know about yet because they're still trying to find out everything. And then soon after that, you find out that Durham was interviewing Brennan, right? Think about the timeline of how this is going. It will lead you to the best guess. Discern the information. We talked about this. Let me get back to the screen here so I can see some of y'all's chat. Hey, D-Nice. What's up? Now, I didn't want to sound like, that teacher in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, like just boring you and putting you to sleep. But there is, hey, Grits, thank you so much. There is a lot of, how can I put it? They are actually giving us a lot of information. And I told you on Friday that if you look at the documentation from Durham that talks about the Kleinsmith information, a little extra paper for Gloria. There is a reason why Kleinsmith got what he got, because it is opening the door to other things. Now, who specifically am I guessing that they're talking about for Kleinsmith? My guess would be either Comey or McCabe. So, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. You can see a pattern. You can see the writing on the wall starting to form. I know, y'all. My dog he's mad at me. I don't know why, but he's been going crazy. And to be quite honest with you, I think Ruby might be going in heat. And I hadn't really, wanted to get Mac fixed, to be honest with you, because I'd planned on maybe letting him have some babies with somebody, because he's such an awesome dog. He's the best dog I've ever had. But anyway, So, yeah. So let's go through my Twitter page as we always do. We got that's 9:26 at night. We got 678 or so watching, 253 likes. Thank y'all so much for liking it, liking it. And let's go over some info. I was gonna play some like some funny animal stuff with you, but then I got into some heavy metal cat stuff, and it just I don't know if have y'all. Here, let me get back to the chat. Hold on a second. Have you guys seen the heavy metal cat before? I don't know if any of y'all have seen that, but let's see what's going on with the deep fakes. Hey, you saw it here. That's a good question. It's been looking like a little bit of CGI here lately on some of these folks, so it's kind of weird. Okay, well we'll get past the metal kitty. I don't know why, but I think that's just one of the heavy metal cat is like just one of my favorite videos ever. All right. I gotta show you. I can't not show you. The dog ate your homework Friday. Wait a minute, didn't you say that last time? Hey Big Mac, what's up? You could have used a little heavy metal. All right, you know what? You got it. We about to handle this. I'm about to handle you. You about to be handled by me right now. Check this out. All right. Let's see. All right. Hopefully I won't get like some sort of copyright claim. I have no idea. Y'all about to see one of my favorites. I mean, absolutely one of my favorites. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for some heavy metal? If you don't like heavy metal, turn the volume down a little bit, because this stuff is loud, man. Hold on, you ready? Here we go. Yes. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sorry. I just had to throw that in there, you know? I just had to throw it in there. Okay. All right. Enough playing around. Sorry. I'm just having fun with y'all. You know me. Okie dokie. So, Technofog is always on point with his shiz. So the date is the 19th, so that's Wednesday. That's when his plea agreement will be set, and the judge. Look at this. The judge will be. He's the judge that's over the FISA court now. I tell you what, man. God has a sense of humor. Well, that's what you get, homie. Make your bed. Make your bed and you lay in it. You know, it'll be 1 p.m. on Wednesday. You know, so we had Keystone and Laura going live. Two of my favorite people. And Laura had a Space Force thing going on, and I tell you what, it's one of the coolest like backgrounds I've ever seen. Kate Awakening there, giving her some props. I don't know if any of you were following this, but James O'Keefe had randomly the FBI had taken his ability to get a weapon that was overturned and changed. And some Babylon Bee news. Obviously, if for those of you who don't know, the Babylon Bee is all their stuff is fake. It's like a little troll spot, and it's very, very funny. And like right here, Bernie Sanders arrives in Hong Kong to lecture protesters, on how great communism is. So what happened right after this, you guys? Twitter suspended their account. Unbelievable. And I'm going to explain to you why that happens a little bit. And it's the same with YouTube. So the initial suspension, or the initial, when that initially happens, it's actually automated. And so once it's automated, then they have a person come behind it and review it, especially if you appeal what they're doing. So for everybody that gets all upset and stuff, it's just some bullcrap algorithm. I can't speak today. I apologize. It's just a bullcrap algorithm that the social media platforms have, and afterwards they have to go back and look at this stuff. So that initial one is it is what it is. You can watch that video later. Hey Jared, appreciate you, buddy. The killer for J Master J, 2 men were charged for it. We'll see about that. And Carly, more human trafficking news stuff is happening every week. Did this sort of thing, human trafficking news, happen every week before this movement started? Hell no. Hell no. Again, there's their idiot right there. Yeah, let me put some cones in the front. That's cool, man. There's gonna be a time where the military is gonna step in. It's just gonna be what we'll probably do is we'll probably go handle it and then announce it. Ask for forgiveness later. You know how that goes. Of course, you've been hearing about all the bullcrap news about the post office, and I'm gonna get into blockchain here in a second and explain it to you. I know a few content providers have been explaining it to you as well. No big deal. I can talk about it as well. It's pretty cool. But let's look here. Sorry, that was kind of loud. Back in the day, you have people like Jake Tapper and whoever this troll is. Avoid the post office. U.S. post office is a huge problem. Yada yada yada. And then they of course go back on what they said. Not a surprise. All right, so this is, some of you saw this video going around, not this particular video, but this gentleman right here standing in front of the a Minnesota sheriff union president, their house, with a microphone, calling them racist and calling them, cussing at them and all this other stuff. And right here he has these are supposed to represent the Minnesota police union president and his wife. You guys, this is a Democrat, John Thompson, that is trying to win a seat in the House in St. Paul. This is actually a guy trying to be in the government, and he's showing his backside like this. I mean, give me a break. Get lost. I'm gonna play a video real quick from Kim. Kim posts quite a bit, and she has some really good stuff, and I just really wanted to make sure that I played her video for you guys. She's running in Baltimore, and it's like a 2-minute video, and I'm gonna play it for you. I just wanted to tell you, this chick is an alpha. She is absolutely just impressive as she can be. And, I think the Democrats should be scared of this woman. I think she can go in there and clean house. And I'm gonna play this for you. Check it out.
Do you care about Black lives? The people that run Baltimore don't. I can prove it. Walk with me. They don't want you to see this. I'm Kim Klacik. This is Baltimore. the real Baltimore. This is the reality for Black people every single day. Crumbling infrastructure, abandoned homes, poverty, and crime. Baltimore has been run by the Democrat Party for 53 years. What is the result of their decades of leadership? Baltimore is one of the top 5 most dangerous cities in America. The murder rate in Baltimore is 10 times the U.S. average. The Baltimore poverty rate is over 20%. Homicide, drug, and alcohol deaths are skyrocketing in our city. Do you believe Black Lives Matter? I do. The vast majority of crime in Baltimore is perpetrated against Black people, who make up 60% of the population. So why don't we care about our communities? The Democrat Party has betrayed the Black people of Baltimore. If the politicians walked the streets like I do, they would see exactly how their policies and corruption affects us. But they don't want to see it. They don't want you to see this. Go to any Baltimore neighborhood and ask this question. Do you want to defund the police?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
I had 3 sons killed in Baltimore City. And I think if we defund the police office, it's going to be worse than that. So no, I'm opposed to that.
What are you going to defund the police for? Why? How do you defend your city, your community? Families are losing people.
It's not just Baltimore. The worst place for a Black person to live in America is a Democrat-controlled city. It's 2020. Name a blue city where Black people's lives have gotten better. Try. I'll wait. Look at this. How are children supposed to live here and play here? Democrats think Black people are stupid. They think they can control us forever, that we won't demand better, and that we'll keep voting for them forever, despite what they've done to our families and our communities. Are they right? I'm Kim Klacik, and I'm running for Congress because I actually care about Black lives. All Black lives matter. Our communities matter. Baltimore matters. And Black people don't have to vote Democrat.
Listen, that's how you do it. That's how you impress the ever-living crap out of me. I can tell you that right now. If I was there, I'd vote for her in a heartbeat. I mean, she's right. You know, what she did is she went through there and basically laid out what? Facts. You beat them with facts. She laid out all these facts for everybody. She was like, find a Democrat city where Black lives have improved. I'll wait. Man, come on. Come on. And if you will start noticing, I started something today. If I tweet something and I put a dot, it means that I want you to pay close attention to it. I'm gonna try to keep from people guessing so much because I do post so much on my Twitter feed. So if I put a dot, that means I want you to pay close attention to it. Oh, and look at her! Look here! What do we have here? Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee Chairman Ron Johnson. From what I already know, there should be a host of indictments coming from Durham. Really now? But see, we already know that, don't we? We're just waiting on it. See, that's the problem, is hurry up to wait, right? And, you know, why does this not surprise us? Former clown officer arrested and charged with spying. I mean, he was working for us. He was sending classified information to China. And you can find this information on my Twitter feed there if you want to. I was so impressed with her. I had to tweet that twice. Yeah, there's the Babylon. And of course, here is, you know, my guest, Julian Assange. And you can go on there and chat and tell me why you think I'm wrong, or tell me why you think I'm right, and all of that. And you know, we can chat about it and debate. That's the good thing about it. You know, we can agree to disagree, can we not? You know? Yeah, Desert Fairy, you're exactly right. My mods are freaking awesome. I'm gonna be adding more mods as well here soon. Um, because actually, you guys, 759 or so are watching now. I believe that's the most that I've ever had. I'm very happy to have everyone here. Everyone that's new, just to introduce myself, I'm White Hat, and I am Sombrero Blanco on Twitter, and I'm just your, neighbor, your friendly neighborhood government guy. Maybe that's what I am, right? Yeah. Laura, that is an FTE for list one. That's correct. So set one is going to be your non-civilians. That's going to be your FTEs. According to the posts. So if the posts are correct and they line up, that's what's going to happen. So let me take some. Let's take some conversations in here, Yamo. I've got the chat going on here. Definitely check out my merch. I got the Teespring thing over there. You could have like a cool shirt that says White Hat on it, and just tell people you're hey, look, I'm a white hat. You are a white hat. Doesn't necessarily have to mean me. I mean, you're a white hat. Everybody's a white hat. Kate Awakening's a white hat. She could wear one of my tank tops because it says Digital Soldier on the back, and it looks really, really awesome. And I think Kate Awakening should buy one of my fanny packs. I got a stinking fanny pack on there. It's amazing. I'm still waiting to see who buys a dang fanny pack. Chris says I ordered my hoodie. Awesome. Just a heads up though, this is coming from Teespring, and sometimes they get the order wrong or the size wrong. You just email them, and then they'll let you keep the one they sent you, and they'll send you the right one. So sometimes it happens. Man, I'm gonna pray for Janet. Come on now. I see you, Keystone. Janet. Got Janet with some prayers tonight. And oh yeah, and if you're new, am I Jojo, am I buffering a little bit? Sorry about that. So yeah, let's see some questions here. I see you, Southern. I'm not forgetting about here soon. I'm gonna be letting another crew add to the thingamajigger, the thing. Looney Tune says, White Hat, are you rocking a mask at the Red Pill Expo? No, I am not. You will be able to see me in person, and it'll just be me. Let's see. Sandra says, did you get my white hats yet? Maybe. I haven't received a hat yet. Dilly says, pray for my wife. Dilly wife. Oh, what I was going to tell you is so at the end, I try to make sure that I pray for the chat and I pray for everybody, and we I've been really, really in God's favor. And I've got to tell you something that happened to me last night that is extraordinary. Hey Janet, no problem. Yeah, Jody, I got you. Blockchain. Let's talk about blockchain. Good question. So I'm going to make this pretty simple for you. All right. So according to what the post office patent, I got you, Mike. According to the patent, it looks like it's gonna be a combo of voting. So let me get my notes here. So basically, you would receive a code in the mail, then you would, I guess, go vote, and then your vote would be sent to a system where your vote then would be considered anonymous. And what would be real great is if they did that with voter ID, make it to where you can't manipulate it. And so, I'll tell you what happened yesterday. Hold on, Keystone. Vicky, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But yeah, so it basically just looks like they knew that something like this was coming because this was actually done in February. No surprise. Trump is 10 steps ahead. So rattle my papers. Gotcha, Mike. All right, prayers for Angel. Angel's son, okay. All right, and Debbie. Angel. Debbie. All right, so yeah, Gino says voting will now be on Akun. Singing Pretty, I have a faux address that I can send you. That it's almost like a P box. You hear that? P box. PO box. So I'll put it out there. Yeah, you like my wallpaper, baby love? Sweet. Yeah. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, definitely pray for me. Pray with me. I don't think I've seen Wheezy for sure, but hey, Angel, we're gonna get you. No, I don't, Blue. I don't think this is what Pascal was talking about. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, boy? Y'all make sure you find out. Listen, I probably retweet his stuff more than I think anybody on his friends list. So, Gwyneth, okay, Neo, I gotcha. Hey, Sammy, thank you so much. Thank you, and I'm proud of you. Thank you, Gwyneth. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. Thank you, Floyd. I thought it was awesome too, dude. I thought you know what I almost want to do? I almost want to make that a stinking tattoo and put that on my back. How cool would that be? So, Chris, we do not have control over the weather. At least not in my department. Now, they may have something they shoot out into the atmosphere that maybe tries to nudge it one way or the other. We'll see. But as far as, and like when I tell people, federal officers, we don't, we're not the Borg, okay? We're not like Star Trek. We're not the Borg where everybody knows everything about the government and da-da-da. I may not know something that somebody 6 doors down from me is doing at work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Richard, I know. Fake IDs, I know. So, I mean, Kyle, yeah, I mean, there's heart, but I mean, to be honest with you, man, there's absolutely nothing with heart that has gone by my desk, has come through my way. You know what I mean? Like, it just nothing about it. Yeah, Michael, that's right. So, and what people don't realize too is there's something when you get these stimulus checks where we're verifying your address. You ever think about that? When you guys go and apply for your money, what information are you putting in? And then what came right after that, or right before that? Census? Huh, how about that? Everything happens, how it should happen. Do you know what I mean? Mr. Spock, I feel you, brother. Yeah, U.S. on sure, certainly there could be something that does that, but as far as I know, that we just don't have anything that's manipulating weather. I mean, like I said, we might have something that's nudging it one way or the other, but I don't know. Yeah, Steve, the expo is going to be in Jekyll Island, Georgia in October. As of right now, it's still going. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to require us to wear a mask inside the building. If they do, I'll have my crazy mask on and you'll know exactly who I am. If not, I'm just going to walk up in there like I don't give a crap, have a beer with my friends. I think what I want to do is I want to go there, probably on my phone or something. And then probably what we'll do is we'll go have a beer and have some dinner. So we can talk and, get hugs. Yes, Chris, of course. I can hug everybody's neck that's there. And, hey, Smoke, what's up? So let me tell you what happened to me last night. Um, so some of you know, some of you have heard me talk about how when I was younger, I passed away and I came back. And, so things happen to me throughout my life, and, it is what it is. And I've just always been sensitive, and so have my children, my daughters, specifically my daughters. And my daughter, Cadence, she is my 8-year-old. Last night, she randomly got up in the middle of the night and came and laid in the bed with me. And, I could tell she was real tired. She was kind of in and out of it. And so we're laying there. And an hour or so goes by. And in this weird, low voice, she says something in her sleep. And before I tell you what she said, I have been praying for God to let me know, hey, I say things to God like, hey, I want to let me know what I can do to make you smile. And I talk to him like he's my real father, like what can I do to make you happy? And in the middle of the night, my daughter says and I'm not kidding, I'm not blowing smoke up your skirt. It really happened. She says, "You are doing well, my child." And I shook my head like, did I just hear what I think I heard? And I sat up and I looked over at my daughter, and I shook her. I said, "What did you just say?" And she was like, "What? What are you talking about?" She's like, "I'm asleep. I must have been talking in my sleep." And so, I mean, I've carried that with me all day today, thinking about it. And I thought that was super cool. Could it be an accident? Maybe. Do I think it was some sort of BS accident? No. God does that. You were doing well, my child. And I'm a child of God. And so, that to me lets me know that what we are doing is righteous. What we are doing is what God intended us to do. All of this flack and all this BS you hear about patriots, all these Q, this, that, other, you know what? None of that matters. We are children of God, and we're on a mission, and we've got a job to do. That's right, Sharon. That's exactly right. It is anointing. And you know what? Any of you in the chat is used to homework. I've got some homework for you. Okay. Okay. So homework is this. Research the word redemption or redeemed. Are you redeemed? Money says you are. Money says you are. So what I want you to do for homework, and you can even post what you find in your life that has redeemed you, that has given you redemption. And I want you to put it on Twitter, and I want you to tag me. I want to read your testimonies of redemption. Because all of you that are listening to my voice right now, every single one of you are worthy. And you've been through hell. But you know what? Look at you now. Look at you now. You are redeemed. And I'm very, very proud of you. Very proud of you. So that was that. All right. I'm going to oh, no Twitter. Oh, okay. Oh, is my sound not good or something? See a couple of people talking about sound. Is the sound not good? Let me know. 5x5, can y'all hear me? A couple of people were saying they couldn't hear anything. Maybe it's could be buffering, I'm not sure. Let me know. Lovely day. I bet you I believe your story if you tell it to me. Okay, thank y'all for the 5x5. Thank you. So I'm going to it's 9:57 on a Monday night. My ordeal with my children's remote school was absolutely terrible. And thank you, Kelly Joe. And you know, thank you, Sammy. Love you too, sweetheart. And Photo Beam. Hey, I'm just a regular dude that works in the government. Just a regular dude. But I'm a dude that really loves you guys. You know? And you have to remember, you're worthy. You are redeemed. You're going to take that bag of bricks that you're carrying around, you're going to drop them, and you're going to grind through. Because God's timing is perfect. And when you get to that point where you want to be, you'll know it right off. You will know. Because God goes ahead of us, and He's doing that right now for us. Absolutely. So, yeah. I hope some of y'all go to Jekyll Island, man. I want to see some of y'all. How fun is that going to be, right? Ugh. So fun. All right, I'm looking at my notes here. I want to make sure that I covered everything. Don't forget your homework with redemption or redeemed. I want to see. I definitely want to see some of you post on Twitter. Also, if you get any merchandise, please let me see it on Twitter as well. And there you go, Rogue. I feel you. That's right. Oh, all right, sure, Chris. All right, so something's been going on behind the scenes that none of you really knew about. But the first child that my family, actually my mother, is the one who brought the two foster kids to my attention, which got me going. But my mother actually, as of this weekend, is now the guardian of their half brother. They actually had a half brother that's 15, and he is now officially a part of our family. His half brother and sister are the two, Mashana and AJ, that I'm going to be adopting as soon as I get through all this mess with COVID and not being able to do this and not being able to do that. How were they able to get him versus these so quick? Not in a children's home. He was actually at someone's house, and so it was weird. The guardianship was able to be moved over a bit faster. Now again, I have my lawyer situated. We're done with that. We're on the books. We're on the calendar. We're getting that situated, and it's going to happen. So we're going to make it happen. Determined. That's right, Dilly. By His stripes we are healed. You darn right. Thank you, Patricia. Love you, girl. Gavin, Jewel, Ray Pride, did you get my tweet? Was that, Gavin, was that now? Because I'm about to do my little prayer for everybody. Let's see. Did I get a tweet? Let's see her notifications. I will look to see where it might be here soon. Let's see. I'll look for it, okay? If you oh, lots of buffering. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I feel you, Greg. Well, Greg, the kids are at like a girls and boys home, and they're actually separated. And there's been abuse there, and I've actually had to get a couple of people fired. So, what do you do? Tessie, I hear you. Awesome, guys. Hey, Tina. All right, so I'm gonna start praying now. I feel it's a good time to do it. Again, this week is gonna be interesting. I've given you a lot of information to look at, and in the information that I have given you, along with the Q posts, you should be able to map out or forecast some things that will be coming down the pipe. You understand? All right. Never quit fighting. That's right. That's right. All right. So I'm gonna bow my head now. I'm gonna say some prayers. God, we come to you today, 700 or so folks, strong patriots, loving patriots. And I pray tonight for Janet, Dilly's wife, Mike Patriot, Angels, I think Son, Debbie. We got Chris R. We got others in here that may not even be saying anything. Dr. Genius, yeah. We have people in here that may not even want to type and say anything. But God, you know what our needs are. You know what we would want to pray about. You know our thoughts. And tonight, I take authority, and everyone in the chat takes authority over the issues that they're dealing with. We take authority over the sickness. We take authority over the stress. We take authority over the tension. And because Jesus died on the cross for us, we have authority over these things, and we will keep the demons under our feet. We will not suffer because we are covered by the blood of Christ. And I pray, God, that you send the Holy Spirit to help them make their way clear. I take authority over that tonight. It's going to happen. Excuse me. And also, Jesus, for anyone that's in the chat that wants to be saved, we're going to say a prayer tonight. Jesus, I am a sinner. And chat, repeat after me if you want to be saved. I'm going to lead the way right now. Repeat after me. Jesus, I am a sinner. I want you to be my Lord and Savior. I know that you died on the cross and rose 3 days later. And I know because I repent and I confess my sins and ask for forgiveness that I'm a new creation. And I open myself up to all of your blessings, all of your love, and I want to feel that you're in my life and in my presence. And I want to thank you for your sacrifice. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Woohoo! Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Knickers Pickers. That's cool. That's one of my favorite names. Knickers Pickers. Love it. Thank you so much. Hey, Gloria. Thank you. Oh, Jay Britz, Gloria. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all's help. I tell you, I tell people that all the time, and you guys say things and you super chat and stuff like that. Boy, I tell you, it sure lifts me up. It keeps me going and lifts me up. I'm telling you, it helps me come back all the time. Hey, Big Mike, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for that. $50 is a lot, man. Thank you so much. Hey, y'all are welcome. Listen, we're going to take authority over all this stuff. We are patriots. We're under God. We're God's soldiers. We're digital soldiers. We're in a righteous fight doing the right thing. We're going to save these babies. We're going to take back our country. We're going to get healthy. We're going to ground all of you and let you rock out tonight. And just know, if you ever feel like nobody loves you, or if nobody loves you or anything like that, just know that I love you. And if you ever want to reach out to me and have me pray for you individually, I can do that. Well, I guess I'm buffering a little bit. You know how it is. Well, I'm going to lead out with a bit of some rock and roll as usual. I'm going to let y'all chat for a minute in the chat. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you this week. And just know, we prayed about this. When something good happens, you know how it goes. God moves in this chat, man. I'm telling you. All right. Well, y'all have a great night. And I'll talk to you soon. Good night.